What up, it's me, A to Z, and we're back with more of a Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. Last time, after a long absence, we returned home to Outset Island to collect a few more heart pieces. We got one from training with our Sensei Orca, and we got one from digging up a heart piece in the dirt with the murderous Kevin Jr. His father is not proud. Anyway, with that done, we have 2 extra heart pieces. We now have 18 heart containers. Also, we learned... Hurricane spin! Oh god, circles, circles, going in circles, going in circles, going in circles, going in circles. I'm dizzy. We now learned the hurricane spin after we gave Orca 10 Knight's Crests. So, with all of that, hopefully I'm gonna refill on magic. No, I'm not. Who am I kidding? I know where I can get magic, though. And it's where we need to go, actually. So what we are gonna be doing today, in this episode, is we are going to be heading back up to around the forest area. And I'll show you what we have planned for today. This is basically going to take up the whole episode. Now, I kind of wanted to slip this in at the end of the last episode, but I felt like this deserved its own episode. Plus, the Orca stuff took a little bit longer than I thought it would. I don't know. I just felt like it'd be better if I gave this its own episode. So, what we can do is hopefully get full magic. Hopefully get full magic. Game, give me full magic, please. Thank you. Okay. Hop on here, and like we had to float back over there when we saw the Great Fairy, we had to play the Wind's Requiem. Remember this song? Remember we were playing this to change the wind we were sailing? God, this version has me spoiled rotten. We want to change the wind to about northwest, I believe. Northwest should be good. Or maybe I just want to go for a straight up western wind. Maybe let's go for a western wind. Let's change it to western just to be safe. There we go. Now this should get me where I need to go. Now, we can get our Deku Leaf. Okay, maybe what I should do instead is... No, here's what I'm thinking. Because I don't know if I can make this jump from all the way over here. I think what I might want to do is float over from here to the entrance to the forest. So we'll do that. And then from there, once we land... More magic. More magic. Thank you. Okay. And then from here... please tell me we can make this. We float onwards. Tell me we can make this. I really hope we can make this. We should be able to. We should. Yes! Yes, this is working out well. Okay. We want to float back here. To the back of the island. Right up here in this little hidden ledge. And there's this giant stone watcher statue. This giant stone head. Which, of course, with our power bracelets, pick it up like it ain't nothing but a peanut. Anybody want to be a bodybuilder? You don't want to lift no heavy-ass rock. Look at his face. Look at this man. This man lifts things like it ain't nothing but a peanut. Ronnie Coleman would be proud of this boy. Alright, chug it. And we have this hidden hole. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Savage Labyrinth. Deep in the never-ending darkness, the golden shard you seek awaits. So, this is effectively a Pit of 100 Trials type of deal. We are going to be going down these floors and fighting whatever enemies come our way. And of course, first floor, nothing but a bunch of bats. We haven't done any fighting in the last episode, so I mean, it's perfect. We trained with Orca to prepare for this. That's how I like to see it, you know? Alright, last Geese is dead. And once you defeat every enemy in the room, the fire will disappear, allowing you to go to the next floor. So that's basically what we're going to be doing, is we're going to be going through every floor, fighting every... Oh, no. No, 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 not you, but dings. God, I'm still scarred by you idiots. Me going for that stupid platform chart that I didn't even need. I forever hate the bedings. Okay, ooh, while I'm at it, let me get my grappling hook out because as I recall correctly, like, I still need some joy pendants. I still need some joy pendants, and this is a perfect place to get them. Okay? You are gonna have one, and I think there's one more that I can fight. Where's it? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Alright. Now, I don't know if this puts me up to 40. Let's see. I think that those are the only bokoblins in this room, right? Okay. I'm curious. Did that do it? Yes! Yes, that put me up to 40. Sweet. Okay. So I now have 40 joy pendants. That's pretty much all I'm gonna need. Okay. Anyway. So now that I'm just fighting enemies, basically, choo-choos now. But yeah, since these are just the first few floors are very easy enemies, so, like, now I can just talk about stuff. You guys know I lift things like they ain't nothing but a peanut. But yeah, I've basically been lifting since about high school, and I don't know, I guess just years of wear and tear kind of did some serious damage to my shoulder, and it just, you know, it wasn't that bad for the first several years, but it just got bad eventually around 2016 to the point where I couldn't do my usual routine, and it was just like really, really sore. So I figured, okay, maybe I just need some physical therapy. So I did that. Then after getting out of PT, it resurfaces with a vengeance. And I'm like, okay, this ain't normal. I should go see an orthopedist. So then I did see an orthopedist, got an MRI. You know, it was about a few months passed after that, because I'll be honest, I went about a few months not knowing the results of my MRI, because the first doctor I saw never told me. But, so then I finished my first semester of school, and then I'm like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna go see a second orthopedist. So I see the second guy, he gets my MRI results, he tells me my MRI results, he tells me, oh, Adam, you got a torn labrum on your left shoulder. I'm like, wait, what? I didn't know this. So he tells me, and I'm like, well, what do I have to do? Well, if you want to ever lift again, you need surgery. So I got the surgery about a week and a half after I see the doctor. And then, well, the hiatus began. I was put in the sling for about 2 weeks. Not 2 weeks. I was put in the sling for about 6 weeks. What am I saying? Two months in my hiatus. But yeah, I was in the sling for about 6 weeks. I could barely play video games for the first 2 weeks as it was. So you can just imagine how bored I was. God. And then the worst part is I had to go, like, right back to school about 4 days after my operation. Like, I did not have that much time to recover. I had my surgery on a Wednesday. I went back to school on Monday. So I had barely enough time to recover. And I'll just say this, and you guys who are getting like shoulder surgery, orthopedic repair, whatever, labor repair, the first few days are pure hell. Like, they are horrible. Like, I had a horrible time sleeping. Like, I had to like sit up straight. My arm was basically like, you know, I had to keep it in a certain position. I had to sleep with a sling on. It was just like, I could barely move the damn thing, and it's just, Anyway, I guess this is a rest floor. If you want to leave, you can, but then you have to do the whole thing over again. And this is a nice little refill room, and there's a bunch of money, which is perfect, because like I said last time, we're gonna need a bunch of money for something later. Alright. That should do it. Let's just grab every single rupee. Don't go in there. Don't go in there. I've had that happen before. Alright, drop back down. Anyway, back to the story. But yeah, getting surgery, if you don't know what to expect. Okay, good. I have my hook shot so I can kill these P-hats easily. P-hat! Okay. But yeah, now the enemies start getting a little bit tricky. Anyway, so as I was saying, what was I saying? Oh, right, I'm sorry, it's been a while since I've commentated anything. Yes, I just recorded an episode just before this, but that was the first episode I recorded in 2 months. But yeah, if you're going for like shoulder surgery or anything, it's rough. Like the first few days are really rough. Like, I'll admit, that was my very first surgery. I had never had surgery before that. And I was scared as all crap, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was shocked at the prospect of them cutting me open, you know. Luckily, they were already giving me, like, anesthetics and everything just to calm me down. They didn't put me down yet before they put me in the actual surgery room. Basically, what I remember is they put the IV in me. You know, they were calming me down, giving me a little bit of oxygen to calm me down. Then they dragged me to the operating room, put me on the table, said, Adam, time to go to sleep. Count to 10. I got to, like, 6. I was out cold. And then I just woke up after the surgery was over. So that's basically what happened. It's really, the actual procedure's not that bad because you are out cold. It's just, if you have like pre-surgery anxiety or something like that, you might, you know, freak out a little bit, but you'll get through it. The recovery's the worst part, especially that first week when you literally cannot do a damn thing. And like, you know, your arm is just, I guess, it's just dead basically. And one thing I just realized is how much I took two-handed activities for granted. Even the simplest things like tying my shoes. You can't do that when you have a sling on. Like, I didn't realize how much I took that for granted until I wasn't able to do it anymore. Like, this was definitely an eye-opening experience. Like, I'm glad I did it because now, eventually, once I heal, I'll be able to, you know, lift again like I could. You know, I can lift things like they ain't nothing but a peanut. But yeah, just that first week of recovery was absolutely horrible. And the day they finally told me, Adam, you can take off the sling and you can start driving again, that was one of the worst things. The fact that I could not drive for 6 weeks. I couldn't drive. And me being from Jersey, I kind of need to drive to go places. Sure, when I was going into the city for school, I didn't need to drive, obviously. But even then, that was a big problem. Just imagine me with my giant-ass cast blocking people on the subway. Like, I needed room. Okay, go away. This room's a little bit annoying because when you're trying to, like, you know, kill the Bokobabas, you have the P-hats getting in your way. Come on. Come on. There we go. And then you. But yeah, it was just, like, extremely annoying, like, having my sling get in the way of people. And, you know, trying to ride the subway with this massive roadblock. Thankfully, people were nice. But then again, I was just riding subways in the evening. I did have to ride the subway in the morning a few times when it was incredibly crowded. I'll just say this, riding a rush hour subway with a giant sling, it's not fun. It's not fun. I'm just glad I survived it, but yeah, it was a rough time. And I'm so grateful that I finally have both of my arms. My left arm is still sore. I'm still going to physical therapy, of course. You know, I still kind of need to because I still have to get my full range of motion back, which I don't have my full range of motion. Because, like, if I tried to lift my arm, I can really only lift it maybe, like a good halfway up. I still can't, you know, lift it all the way over my arm. I mean, all the way over my head. So it's still gonna be a long time. Like, maybe another month or two before I'm back to full range of motion. Which, I mean, that's fine because it's not stopping me from playing video games. Anyway. But yeah, it just feels so good to be back. So now you guys know the full story about my shoulder. And I'll just say this. If you're lifting and you feel something just wrong and you kind of feel like a part of your body snap, don't think that it's just, oh, it's lifting damage, it's wear and tear. See a doctor immediately. Like, don't just think you can suck it up and it's gonna be a-okay, because you might have done some serious damage. And you might need surgery. And it's not a fun time. That's just my piece of advice, my words of wisdom. A to Z's words of wisdom. I'm not even back a day and I'm already giving words of advice. Oh boy. Anyway. Oh geez, we got wing monsters now. Oh, these are annoying because they take more hits than... Oh, and they start shitting at their little friends. No, go away, go away. Oh, he's alive? I killed him. How did I kill this fucker? Can you just... Oh my god. No, no more... No! No. Get your digestive system back in order, young man. There we go. No. That. There. God. Don't make me call a gastroenterologist on you. Okay. No, get away from me. I know they don't, like, stay on you after you, like, fall down the hole, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Part 2 done. I think it's every 10 floors. Like, I have not been counting how many floors there were, but I'm assuming it's 10 floors. So, second rest floor, crap ton of money. Now, on to part 3. And this is where things start getting a little bit difficult. Just a little bit. Because now we have whiz robes. But it's really not that bad. Because you can kind of just, like, combo them. Okay, hang on. Where are you? There you are, there you are, there you are. Quickly get over there. Combo! Remember when killing whiz robes was really difficult? Remember that stupid platform chart when I tried to kill that one whiz robe? Luckily they stayed on the ground, but even if they didn't, I have my bow and arrow, so we're totally fine. Ah, Armos. Okay. But yeah, now the enemies start getting a little bit tougher, but it's not unbearable. Oh, okay. I think the good thing about this is that you can just get behind a bunch of the Armos, and you can get multiples of them. See, like, I got 2 of them in that one attack. And then I got... Oh, I thought I got the other 2. There we go. Okay. And now with you 2 dead, I'm going to sequence... Well, not sequence break. I'm going to shortcut it. Walk right up here. Fall down. We're getting close to the end of this. We just have a few more enemies we got to face. Armos Knights. I hate these things. They give you bomb flowers in case you run out of bombs. But whatever. I've got 99 bombs. If you having enemy problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but a bomb ain't one. Yeah, I gotta work on my lyricism. Not much of a freestyler. I mean, I guess it's not really freestyle if you kind of have to think about your words. It should just come like as a natural fiery flow. Fiery flow, man. I broke up with my ex-girl. Here's the number. Alright, so, these, because I think I remember. Yeah, yellow choo-choos, I remember. You can use your bow and arrow, or your boomerang. I just put my boomerang out just for the sake of it. But you can use your bow and arrow. That's a much easier way to deal with these things, is your bow and arrow. You don't have to, like, get too close and then attack with your sword. But yeah, yellow choo-choos are extremely annoying. Okay. The parry attack is a complete trap, because you cannot attack them with your sword no matter what. Unless you stun them with your boomerang. Anyway, there we go. Alright, next floor. I know coming up soon we're gonna be fighting Dark Nuts. I know that much for a fact. Is it now? No, it's Bubbles. Okay. Well, luckily we have Sword. I was about to say luckily a bow and arrow, but we don't need it because these aren't blue bubbles, which can curse you. You can just attack them. Alright, this isn't too bad. This really isn't so bad. If you have like as many hearts as I do, you should be fine. But it's just, you'll see the deal with this. Okay, so we got 2 bokoblins, 2 green bokoblins, and then Dark Nut. Alright, no, parry! Why didn't you parry? Whatever. Go ahead, do that now, and then we kill this Dark Nut. Alright, Dark Nuts are a joke to us now, especially like now that we have the full power Master Sword. This is extremely easy. Like, these enemies die really, really quickly. So I think, I'm not sure if you could do this before you have the full power Master Sword. I've never tried. I think you can start getting, you know, well, I'll get to it in a little bit. Oh god, we're gonna have Wizrobes now. Kill the Wizrobes first before you even bother with the Ormos Knights. There's another one, right? Was that the only one? Was that the only Wizrobe? I could have sworn there were 2. Ah! Get away, get away. Okay, you're done. Is that the only Wizrobe? I guess that was the only Wizrobe. Whatever. Okay. Totally fine with that. I remember there being 2 Wizrobes in this room, though. And that's not too bad. But yeah, this has dragged on quite a bit, so maybe it's a good thing that I did this on its own episode, and that I didn't just, you know, relegate it to the end of the, Okay, you know what? Close your mouth. Close your mouth. Throw this here. Open your mouth. There you go. Okay, why did I say close your mouth? I wanted him to open his mouth. Oh, because it was, you know, hopping around with his mouth. I was trying to wait for that to run out. Okay. Yeah, Ormos Knights were never exactly my favorite enemies, because they just have an annoying friggin'... They have an annoying, an annoying gimmick. I mean, Ormos are just as annoying in Skyward Sword as well, because you have to kill them in that way as well. I'll get to the whole Skyward Sword spiel once I start. Did I get them both? That's hilarious. No, I didn't get them both. I thought I got them both. Okay. Oh, no, go away, Golden Ormos. No, don't even try and box me. You're dead. And then you're dead. Are you dead? Yeah, you are dead. Now, the funny thing is, because I think I showed it off in Hyrule Castle, is that they can actually attack each other. I've had that happen to me before in this dungeon. Okay, with that, we have made it here to the end. So we see this wind symbol, and as we've done before, we play the Wind's Requiem, like we did in the Tower of the Gods. And a mysterious treasure chest appears. What could be in here? After we get all this free money? How can I pass up on this money? Like, come on. Quickly grab this money before I open up the chest, because I'm greedy, damn it! I am so freaking greedy. Now, in here. Opening it, 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 opening it. We got a shard of the Triforce. We need 7 more shards to form the complete piece of the Triforce. So that's it. We have the Triforce shard. Technically, we could leave here and be done, but you will notice this statue. And this statue looks very familiar to the ones we've seen at the Earth Temple. So, if we shed some light on it, we can head down even further.